Hey guys, welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager and part 13 of Season 2 of our Force India career in the Ice mod. And today we have the Japanese Grand Prix. This is where we took pole position last year. I don't think we're going to do that this year. Good news is, reliability wise, we've got most of the parts up to 100% now because we've had a good break between the last couple of Grand Prix. And hopefully we're in for a good race. We're just going to get straight in. We've got some new sponsors as well, which has given us some extra money. I'm not going to buy any new parts for the car because I don't think performance-wise we're actually too bad. I think you know, I think we just need to focus on getting the results now and trying to finish the season as strongly as possible. We've had a really poor season, really. When you look on the face of it, and if we can come out of it with a 5th place finish in the constructors, that would be incredible. Practice is done, and that looked very, very disappointing indeed. Perez in 10th, Alonso in 13th. Hopefully we'll be able to do something in qualifying. What did they get? They got soft tyres and qualifying trim. That's good. And let's see. So he wants that in the middle. That's fair enough. So we can do that. And I think he wants a bit more acceleration. I think that's what he wants. It's a good car setup for Checo. What about Fernando? Basically wants that. Where was excellent? That was just in there, like that, and that needs to be in the middle. That seems about right. So we've got a good setup. Hopefully you guys are good, still enjoying the season. I know I certainly am. I am bulk recording a lot of this now because Cricket Captain comes out on Thursday for me, but I don't know if this will come out after Thursday. But that's going to be a big game on the channel, so just giving myself a little bit more time to record that. I'm recording a few of these in advance, so yeah. Sorry if I'm not responding to your comments in videos. I do read all the comments and I will implement them at the first opportunity that I ever get. Yeah, that's the reason why maybe you guys have pointed something that I'm doing blatantly wrong out and I'm not doing anything about it. It's just because I'm bulk recording this at the moment. But you're hopefully enjoying daily content of it. I think I should be recording enough to get that out daily for a little while, so that'll be really, really good. Let's keep an eye on Fernando Alonso. He is going quite quickly actually with respect to Hamilton. He comes through now and he goes first. Perez has gone a little bit quicker. I think Alonso came about some traffic, but Perez goes 3rd, Alonso 4th. Perez only 0.8 of a second off Hamilton, so that's really, really good to see. But the McLarens are not too far behind us as well. Where's Ricciardo going to fit in to this? Ricciardo goes 3rd. Vettel slots in between Perez and Alonso, so that's about the ballpark we're in, Williams territory. Verstappen goes up to 2nd. Wow, he was very, very close indeed. We'll send Alonso out now. That was poor. Yeah, we'll stick with that, and we'll go straight out there with Fernando. How was Perez's setup? Yeah, he likes it. That's good. Alright, so we'll go with that and send him straight out. So Castroneves 10th, 7th and 9th at the moment. That's a really, really good result. We're only, you know, a couple of tenths off getting into the top 6, which would be incredible, really. Fernando's the one we have to keep an eye on because he hasn't put in his best lap yet. One wouldn't imagine. Perez is just behind him on track. We're hoping to get a nice clean lap in though. Also coming through now, he is behind number 11, so that'll be Danny Kvyat. Hopefully he doesn't catch up to him. But we'll keep an eye on his sector times. He's quicker in sector 1, which is good. Sector 2 and 3 is where he really needs to improve though. That's where he had the traffic last time out, so he is catching up to Kvyat, but I don't think he's quite going to manage to fully catch up. He's going green, and what's he going to be? Comes through, and he's only 9th. Wow, I expected better than that. Perez coming through now. He's stays 7th, so yeah, a bit of a disappointment from Fernando there. He did improve in all of his sectors, but yeah, couldn't quite move up. I must have lost a little bit of time in the 3rd sector. And that's going to be that. We're going to start 7th and 9th at best. Verline's going well, but surely he's not going to challenge. He's coming through now, and he goes up to 16th. Castroneves is the other guy, I guess, that could challenge. We'll keep an eye on Sebastian Vettel. He's improving in the 1st sector. And 2nd sector, he looks good as well. He has got a little bit of traffic. Where's Vettel going to finish though? He goes 7th, so he goes above Sergio Perez. And we start 8th and 9th on the grid for tomorrow, which isn't too shabby at all. So yeah, Perez out-qualifying Fernando again. He's looking a little bit stronger at the moment. Lewis Hamilton absolutely dominating proceedings again. Verstappen challenged him on the 1st lap, but Hamilton coming through with a massive lap, 0.6 quicker at the end of the session. So Hamilton on pole once again. Absolutely brilliant from him. And we now go into the race, and yeah, I think Perez was behind Alonso on the grid last time out, and then we tried the zero stop strategy with him. Maybe we send Alonso out there on the medium tyres and see how he does. We'll do that now. So tyre choice medium. Yep. And Perez we can send out on the super softs. So yeah, here we go. Get ready for it. Just checking that Perez's tyres are alright. So here we go, getting ready for the race. 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go. Perez off to a really, really good start. Alonso not necessarily off to the best start, but Perez up to 6th already after the first corner, and he's battling with looks like Bottas. Both Mercedes off to a terrible start, 4th and 6th, and Perez has passed Hamilton, pole sitter Hamilton and championship leader Hamilton, remember, and he's up to 5th. Hamilton's got back through again. Ricciardo leading the race. I thought it would be Verstappen, but yeah, Perez now closing in on Kimi Räikkönen. Around the outside he goes. Räikkönen sticking around on his inside. Fernando Alonso currently in 10th position, looking very, very good indeed, if he can stick around in those sort of positions. Perez 4th then, so he goes around the outside of Verstappen as well. So Perez into 3rd position, and he's still closing in on these two just up ahead. This could be a close move on Ricciardo. Lewis Hamilton currently leading the Grand Prix. We're going to move him down to that. Keep him pushing on the tyres. going to move that onto medium as well. There you go, the reliability looking a hell of a lot better this Grand Prix. Oh, Perez has crashed. Perez is in the barrier. Oh, that is such a shame. Perez was doing so well. Is there any way you can have an action replay? Well, Valtteri Bottas has crashed as well, apparently. So it must have been an incident with each other. And they've both crashed out, and Perez is out of the race. That is unbelievable. And now Fernando Alonso is our sole man out there. But he's on the medium tyres, so... yeah. An interesting start of this Grand Prix. He's just been overtook by Kvyat now. But what do we do? What do we do with Fernando? Do we just attack him? And try and push him till the end of the race? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. So Lewis Hamilton currently leading this race. Daniel Ricciardo in second. Giovinazzi third with Raikkonen in fourth. Max Verstappen is fifth with Castro Neves up there in sixth. Sebastian Vettel seventh with Kvyat in eighth. And now Fernando Alonso, the lead of the medium tyre runners, in ninth place. So here comes Fernando. Where's he going to finish? He is going quicker, but he is being caught by Kobayashi in the McLaren behind. We'll see what sort of strategy he's on. Same strategy as Alonso, tyre wise. So yeah, 9 laps remaining. Can Alonso keep these tyres going till the end? That is a question to ask. I guess it is a possibility. We've got to try and stay ahead of Kobayashi now, though. Well, he's having a look at Danny Kvyat. Hopefully he can go down the inside. What a move that was from Fernando, showing his experience. But Kvyat back through. Yeah, nervy times. Very, very nervy times. Yeah. Hamilton leading the race. The super soft tyre runners are struggling, I would say. They'll be coming into the pits in the next couple of laps. And Danny Kvyat not too far behind them, hopefully. But Fernando managing to stay ahead of the McLarens as it stands. Do we go for the zero stop strategy? That is the question. Parts are looking okay. The brakes are probably the worst looking of all of them. Kobayashi having a look at Fernando. This is very, very close racing, and Kobayashi's through. That's not good. So the McLaren is now ahead of us. Yeah, it's difficult when you've only got one car in the race, knowing what to do. So some of the people are coming in and are expecting rain. We're going to push Fernando Alonso until the end of this lap. Are we going to fix his brakes? It's 6 seconds. That could be crucial. So Fernando Alonso is going to come in this lap, and we're going to push him like hell until the end of this lap and get him onto the intermediate tyres. So here comes Fernando Alonso into the pits. We've gone straight onto the intermediate tyres, and we're ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, so we're just waiting for this rain to start, and it's going to start any time now. Here it comes. Here is the rain. So this is where we hopefully take charge and get Fernando into a really good position in this race. So he's coming through again. Up to 9th already, Fernando. We need to put this down. I was thinking that was going really quick. So Danny Kvyat is ahead of us on track. He's on the intermediate tyres. Raikkonen's tyres are going a lot worse than Fernando's at the moment. 2 laps remaining. I'm going to put the engine on push. His brakes could come back to haunt him here, but he's up to 3rd. Wow. He is up to 3rd. So put him on medium, I think, just to try and conserve those brakes a little bit. There's only 1 lap to go after this. Well, we've got Kobayashi. This isn't good. Kobayashi's closing in on us. Looking for a podium in his home Grand Prix, but can Fernando hold on this final lap? He's going a little bit slowly. Do we go on overtake to try and push until the end of the lap and get him 3rd position? What a performance that would be. Kvyat's got a problem ahead. Can we catch up to him? No, Kvyat finishes 2nd. Fernando Alonso finishes 3rd. Yes! That is brilliant. Fernando Alonso gets the podium. Oh, that was intense towards the end there. Bringing him in, getting him onto those intermediate tyres early has really helped. Lewis Hamilton finishes 18th in the Grand Prix. Vettel outside the points as well. I wonder what this has done to the championship. Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Danny Kvyat in 2nd. Fernando Alonso in 3rd. That's his first podium for a long, long time. What a performance from Fernando. Well, we're not going to break any rules. No, well, Johnny did. 6th place as well. But let's see what this has done to the championship. Fernando Alonso on the podium. That is our first podium of the season. Oh, wow, it's been a long journey. Fernando Alonso up to 13th in the championship. Still on for a top 10 if he can keep up this sort of form. So Hamilton still leading by 17 points. Daniel Ricciardo in 3rd. Kimi Räikkönen 4th. Verstappen not really making much ground up today. We're still in 8th in the Constructors. We're, I guess, getting closer to McLaren in 5th. But we're going to need some good performances in the next few Grand Prix. But a podium today. What a wonderful performance from Fernando. A good strategy, bringing him in at the right time to go on to the intermediate tyres, and his brakes just about held out until the end. And for once, reliability wasn't an issue, which is really, really good. Unfortunately, Perez crashed. You know, we could have had a really, really strong result if Perez hadn't crashed, because he was running 3rd anyway, I think. So yeah, a bit of a shame there for Sergio Perez, but yeah, I think we can be very, very happy. What's this? Yeah, he's happy that he's had a podium. And yeah, he's just looking happy in general now, which is good. We've got some good money in the bank as well, and things are on the up, hopefully. We'll still keep an eye out for any jobs, just in case we get sacked at the end of the season. I think we probably will get sacked, but yeah. Just defend Perez. Very happy. There we go. There we go. Alonso happy at the team for once. So yeah, that is going to be that, I think. Yes, only the Team Penske job. I really don't want that one. So yeah, I think we'll just be quite happy with where we are at the moment, and hopefully stay with Force India for Season 3. So, I shall see you for the Phoenix Grand Prix in the next episode. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me and does help out the channel a lot as well. And hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.